In today's video, I'm going to be highlighting a new in-depth resource I created to hopefully make your lives a whole lot easier. Chances are you're either already level 65 and trying to put the different pieces together to make as close to a best-in-slot build that you can, or you're grinding your way to level 65 and picking up pieces along the way. Regardless, this resource is definitely something you're going to find useful moving forward because there's actually a lot of in-game named items that will actually be the perfect piece for your build, not only saving you tons and tons of time and gold, but also just making your life a whole lot easier because you can just pick it up and move on to the next piece that you need to create. Before jumping into this resource and showing you exactly how you can access it and use it for yourself, I do want to give a quick shout out to the 6% of you that have liked and actually subscribed to my channel. Again, for the 94% of you guys out there that are maybe watching this, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It does help me out quite a bit, and it just tells me that these resources I'm pushing out are actually helpful. So again, if it's helpful, go ahead and hit that sub button. If not so much, that's fine. Just enjoy the video and I hope it's helpful. So let's go ahead and jump right in. And here we go. This is your ultimate resource for every useful named item in New World Aeternum. Again, this is entirely for you. I went ahead and created a Google Sheet that's categorized based on the actual item category. You can see on the bottom, there's weapons, chest pieces, footwear, gloves, helmet, legs, as well as the 3 different types of jewelry items. As you click around, you're going to realize that you see a handful of different categories here within each different type of weapon or armor piece. You're going to see the weight, which it is primarily classified that way based in each tab. The attribute that is locked in, most of these are magnify, which is nice because you can make it work with whatever build you're putting together. And then most importantly, the 2 locked perks. A lot of these perks are very, very important to keep in mind when creating the perfect set, especially since a lot of these builds actually have illegal perk combinations that you cannot craft anywhere else. For example, the Frigid Dawn set, you can get the Enchanted Ward and Elemental Aversion perks on a single item, which typically is not the case in any other situation. There are a handful of other items that kind of have this illegal perk combination, so go ahead and click around and see if you can find them yourselves. The 3rd perk, you can actually lock into the anything that you want as you upgrade it at the Gypsum Kiln. One thing I do want to call out though is that these items are locked in at 700 gear score once you upgrade them at the Gypsum Kiln. Again, there's not a huge difference between 725 and 700 gear score in the big picture, right? It's maybe like a few percentages, if that, of a difference based on armor and output damage. But long story short, it's not a make or break situation, making these named items even more beneficial for your builds. One other thing I do want to call out is that there is a link to learn more. If you click that link, it's going to drive you directly to that specific named item to New World database, which then provides you even more information about each of these and most importantly, where you can actually find these. For example, this Frigid Dawn item, we scroll down and we can see that it comes from this boss within the Glacial Tarn expedition, and you have to have it at least a mutation level 1 in order for it to actually drop. So again, I hope you guys found this resource helpful. It is located in the pinned comment below, so feel free to go ahead and click that and access it yourself. Click around and let me know if I missed any named items. I'm happy to jump in and add them, and as a community we can really just use this to help ourselves create the perfect build while saving some time and gold in the process. And that covers it. Again, this resource is entirely focused on named items. It does not include any Cutlass Keys items or any artifact or anything like that. It's really about really perfecting your build to make sure you can create it exactly the way you want it, based on even some pre-existing items around the world that can make it a lot easier for you. So thanks again, and I will catch you guys later.